Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You join me on lap 8 in SPRC at Singapore, which is round 4. Nice little rhyme there. I was racing initially, and then I absolutely messed it up and decided to crash into the wall a couple times. Liamsy decided to do the same earlier, but like the tosser he is, he decided to go and watch the Newcastle game, so he didn't really care. But I will quickly run you through the grid. Sure, we'll check on telemetry, why not? So, we have got Nat Packers somehow in the lead, with Cameron Poulter closely following her in second. We then got Skills Dan, who is being slightly followed by his teammate Sean, those who hold on third and fourth, so some good points for the Red Bull teams there. We have got Chuckle and Chuck Brothers, hate these two, only because they absolutely mess with my mind in the Discord, so big middle finger to them. We got Dusty sat in 7th, Lee Craig in 8th, then Asage, who is actually American, which I didn't know. He sat in 9th though, in his Mercedes. The two McLarens are holding down 10th and 11th, however both have got penalties. Shan is sat in 12th, Panda is sat in 13th, and he's got a big train behind him of Landscape King's Ghost Car, Deaf Peacock, and, oh no, it's just those two, never mind. Vroneside 15th with Simo, Naismith, and Landscape King slightly off in 18th. So, we'll go on board with this battle for the lead. It's quite a nice helmet actually. But it is Nat Packers who is currently leading, and is doing quite a good job in the lead. I'll get up some penalties so we can see who's got what. And you can see Cam Poulter is struggling with that ERS, which Nat's got a lot more. So Cam Poulter's red light will be flashing on the back of his car, and what do you know, I'm an absolute genius. Deaf Peacock gets himself a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Seems like Cam Poulter is slightly falling away from that. As they go through the horrible section. No one ever gets that hairpin right. But both of them seem to navigate it fairly well. But it seems like those exits, that is where Nat has got all of that overspeed. That gap keeps on extending, so we'll head a little bit further down to Asage and Lee Craig, the Mercedes and the Ferrari. Almost quite realistic. Except in Singapore the Ferrari would have been way behind. A huge slide though for Asage on the exit of that turn. I'm not going to bother remembering which turn is which, because I can't really be bothered, because I hate this track. But he does have to use a little bit of DRS just to try stay in it there. And he does keep that DRS, as we can see up in the lead. Nat Packers has managed to drop Cameron Poulter, so if you can keep up that pace, then that should be hopefully checked out for this race, as I'm sure we haven't had a safety car yet. We did have one on around lap 3, but that was when I was shockingly still in the race. Asage has unfortunately lost DRS, so you've disappointed me, Asage, so we're going to move up to, that is not Chuckle Brothers, there we go, that's Chuckle Brothers. I believe the slightly quicker one of the Chuckles. And we saw Sean just tag the wall there, like the silly little mongoose that he is. Very Irish name as well. It's got to deduct points. But Chuckle Brothers does not seem to have much straight line speed, and we know Dan is a very feisty little rascal in that car, but Chuckle is sticking with him in the Haas. He won the last race out in Brazil. and it was absolute domination if I remember as well. It was by like 13 seconds. And it was actually Dan who was in second. So the roles are now reversed and Danny's keeping him behind. But that's not hard to do around this track. Sean is in the pit lane, never mind. So I suspect he had front wing damage. Yeah, front wing damage. Was on mediums, thankfully for him, so he can put another set of mediums on. And potentially a 2-spot for him now. Chuckle Brothers, much closer than he was a few laps ago. No moved in from yet though. And all incredibly squirrely coming off of, I don't know, let's call it turn 6. Squirrely coming out turn 6 is still within a second, which is good because then, you know, this boring track stays somewhat exciting. And we'll keep that DRS just for this straight, though this straight is more useless than a nun's breast. As we see, it only gains about 800ths there. Dan does just seem to have a little bit more pace than him though, in that Haas. Yeah, well, when a driver crashes out on lap 4, sometimes they have nothing better to do. Unless you're Liam, then you can go prioritise your bloody football and your... Ooh, Newcastle. That was a rubbish accent. Nonetheless, we will continue to watch this battle. Although I still don't expect to move, unless one of them does make a mistake. And Dan Tartars will be coming into it very soon, as I believe the pit window is around lap 13 for the mediums, so it's quite amazing that Chuckle's even still anywhere near him. Though he did have a big slide, because that was a rubbish camera angle, but nonetheless. Is Dan really revving out the gears that much? Oh, yes he was. No, not low rear wings. I just loaded the one setup, Zika, and yeah, just sent me spinning like 3 times. But oh well. I think I'd rather be commentary on this track than retire from it. Although both can be quite boring. Did we have a move? No, we had camping 20. Not what we want to see. Add some drama. Like, Chucklebugs, just don't brake for this next corner or something. You know, make it interesting. Like the tyre, see what tyres some of the drivers are on. So the entire of the top 8 are still on the tyres they started with, but Cameron Poulter is the lead driver for fresh tyres, and he has just made a move on Commons. Of course, the one overtake that happens, I miss. No move making, and I assume Chuckle will come into the pits very soon. So let's go find ourselves a battle. Let's go on position change as well. Who's made up the most places? It is fan favourite Ozan in the McLaren. Ah, is it? Okay. Yeah, I've had that complaint a lot. Z-kit. I'll also try turn myself up, if you give me a second. Or down, even. Z-cheek. Okay, my bad, sorry. But, yeah, just let me know if it's any better now. Yeah, apologies, man. Who gains pits? Oh, Nat came into the pits and easily gets out ahead of Cameron Poulter, who was the main person she was battling. Those guys are in a net P1 and 2. But as they both did start on the mediums, they do have to still look out for Skills Dan and the likes of Dusty Fakes, who I think is on. And yes, he is. Oh, actually, no, Dusty is quite far off. It's mainly just Dan. Yeah, Zichikai, I do not know how to say that, and I won't try, because I might offend some people. Who's close? Ooh, juicy little battle down here between Simo, a ghost car, Panda and Vrone. These two are side by side, nearly contact, and Simo's forced to brake a lot harder than he wants to. Thank you, Zichi. Enjoy your day, mate. Yeah, Simo had to avoid an incident there with his Lando Norris helmet. Yeah, see you, man. And good luck tomorrow as well. Move, I think that was my lag a little bit there. Did send it down the inside. There's a little bit of a switchback attempt from Panda, but a big dive from Simo. We had to ride over the curb as well, but he's actually made a move. Oh, he's giving it back. Oh, for God's sake! I thought we'd just seen a brilliant move. He might force him off track. Actually, I didn't get a great angle. But we did see an overtake. I'm counting it. That's overtake number 1 that I have seen. Actually, no. That I've seen, there's been 2 overtakes. And I've been doing this for 7 laps. So, let's push for 3, guys. Well, now I can't tell them normally. Since quite a few people are coming into the pit lane. Chuckle Brothers is out there. He'll have his hold cards. His cold hards out there. It'll take him until maybe the next few corners until they start getting up to temperature. Cammy P and Nat are both getting held up behind Asage, man. Getting held up by Asex Edge 1, man. Is Nat gonna send it down the inside? No, she ain't gonna go for that rootin' tootin' move, man. I believe Simo is also American. So, that's those two crashing into me next time I'm out there. But is Nat gonna go for a move? 14 lap old hards, not hold cards. Is she gonna go for any time soon? No. But it's a default helmet for Nat. That's very poor from you. But it is an overtake. 3rd overtake that I've seen. Woo! Round of applause, guys. We got to the historic number 3, and Cameron Poulter's made a move. That's 4. Hell yeah. God. What a track, eh? 8 laps and only 4 overtakes. On the F1 game as well. That dog's going absolutely mental. He'll be screaming at the bloody garden fence or something as well. But anyway, Cameron Poulter will be patting Asage on the back because he has held up Nat massively. And that gap is now only 3/10. Bloody dog. Nice helicopter shot here. Honestly, not really sure what to commentate on in this race. Pretty boring. And Nat likes this track as well. Yeah, get a grip. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, if you can tell, I am really not a fan of this circuit or that last corner. But we've got a nice little battle down here though, between Panda, Explicit Simo and Chuck Brothers. Chuck on those fresh medium tyres. And he's going to go for it around the outside of Simo, and Simo doesn't fire that one. And now Chuck Brothers can go and attack Muggle Panda for him. Good old days of Muggle Panda. Now simply Panda. 25. Now will there be a move down the main straight? There's a lot of ERS still for Panda. Shan is in left session. It's going to be a pretty late move. He's going to go down the inside, and I think Panda might just let him have that one. And it is P11 now for Chuck Brothers, and there's been an error. Wait, hang on, is that 5? Is that 5 overtakes? I believe that's 5 overtakes. I believe Panda made a little bit of an error coming out of turn 3, and that has boosted us up. Is it 5 or 6? We'll go with 6. 6 overtakes this race, and Panda might have damage or something because it's dropping like an absolute stone. Yeah, he's an absolute stone. Yeah, I suspect he's got a little bit of ring damage. Who's close to someone? Natty P and Cammy P. Let's watch these two have good old scrap. For what is right now the final podium place. And they're only 3 seconds off Dusty and 16 off of Dan. The Cam Fords have got very close to the rear of Nat there, and gets very squibbly at the rear of Nat there as well. He's keeping that DRS though. He uses that whopping 3% of ERS to keep within a second as well. ERS is a pretty big joke round here. I mean, what's the highest? Oh, other than Panda, who saves it like a nerd. Even he hasn't got tons as well. Oh, overtake! Overtake! 7 overtakes in 10 laps. Yay. Thing is though, once you've made an overtake around this track, you can't really fight it. It's basically just whoever's ahead at the major turning zone, which is a little bit of a shame. And Cummins doesn't have the best line through that chicane. No, hairpin, sorry. And Sean is on much fresher tyres. Nonetheless, seemed like a pretty good move. Oh, hang on. These two have gone on the radar, didn't they? These two. Oh, but Chuckle would have just gained. Never mind. And oh yeah, now should be the pit window for all of the hard runners. Asage going especially slow into that pit lane. Yeah, right. Now there'll be a lot of fresh mediums being strapped on, I would assume. Dan doesn't pit this lap, which is the ideal pitting lap. No, the lap he's on now is the ideal pitting lap. So everyone else has gone a lap early, I think. Oh no, they haven't. I might be wrong. I don't care. Not counting that as an overtake. Ooh, I see a tiny gap. And it lied. It absolutely lied. Ooh, that is a squirrely rear end for Death Peacock. As Ozan heavily gains a fan favourite, as Ozan, I believe he's from Serbia or Slovakia. I might be wrong there. Is he going to try something? Anytime I say that Alpine's name, I have to say like Urban Pirate. Death Peacock. Dan is into the pit lane though. What a shock, it's mediums that he's putting on. No way. Poulter and Packers. It's has quite a nice ring to that actually. But they both go ahead fairly easily. As does Chuckle. However, those mediums do seem to be very, very quick, at least compared to the hards. Taking a little while to get them up to temperature. Sure, another front wing change. Chaps on another set of mediums. So I believe it's been hard, medium, medium for Sean. But he might just about still emerge in the points. Let's see. Oh, this might be quite close. No, it won't. Sean emerges one place out of the points. Actually, Panda's yet to stop still, so not sure if he'll be going to softs, but it will be the points for him. Oh, overtake. Ooh, contacts though. Do we count it? We count it. Overtake number 9. And it was Acage on Chuck Brothers. Good move, man. Let's go eat a hot dog. Any move for one of the top 2? Doesn't seem like it. Seems like that gap is just staying stable. Death Peacock is coming out of the pit lane and is pretty far back from who's he fighting? Ozan. There seems to be many close battles other than the one for the lead, so let's pretend we are Sky F1 and only watch these 2. Oh, quite a handy camera angle for once. Thank you, game. Acage sets the fastest lap with 141.1. Very good lap from him. Let's check what the rest of the grid is set. It's 141.3. So a 141.1 is the quickest, but 141.3 is the second quickest. So let's stay on leader. Actually, let's not. It's a stupid idea. Cameron Poulter has managed to close that gap down to what was under 5/10, and he will get it to under 5/10. Still no move though for him. All drivers will be running fairly high downforce setups though. So that's another reason why we don't see many moves. I can't speak. This is still a close battle, and Dan has gone and ruined the Americans' party, but that is a very good lap time from him. A 139.8, about 3 tenths quicker than him. So a very good lap from Dan, and he could be a serious threat, at least for 3rd place, at least, as Lee Craig gets himself a 3-second time penalty. And oh, we've got a safety car. Oh, alright, well now Dan is going to be licking his lips, because they are very, very fresh mediums. Who's gone in the wall though? Someone must have gone in the wall. Hang on, how about less penalties? Okay. So there is penalties for driving right now is Commons, the man who was, for those who weren't in the party, you won't know, but was blasting WWE music down the mic. He knows nothing about wrestling, but just kept on singing like 2 theme songs that he knew. And did he just cut the pit lane? You naughty, naughty boy. Hi, Commons. But comes out on fresh tyres, just outside the points, and he will be a big factor near the end of this race. My headset battery level is low. So if I die near the end of this race, well, you'll probably be thanking me. Nat comes into the pits. It looked like Cameron kind of dummied her there. Now what's Nat going to go on to? Because she is surely going to lose a few positions here. Death Peacock gets a speeding in the pit lane penalty. Dan carries on. It will be fresh mediums for Nat. She should come out ahead of Lee Craig. Chuckle Brothers is also in the pits. That will be 4 mediums. So Cameron Poulter is in the driver's seat, but he's got a very aggressive rear driver of Skills Dan, and Nat Packers, our former leader, sat in 3rd place. So normally I do helmet reviews whenever there's a safety car in other leagues, but I don't feel like it. So I'm going to play you all. Actually, what I'm going to do first is just mute the game audio for a second. I'm going to play you some royalty-free, copyright-free music for you, because why the hell not? I love this song. Hope you all really appreciated that. Since safety car isn't over, I may play one more yet. Okay, yeah, why not? Let's play one more. Just a nice little ad break for you. You know, I know not a lot of people are watching this one live, since I started this one mid-race. But, just take some time to reflect and pause. Go get yourself a drink, make yourself a sandwich as you listen to this royalty-free, copyright-free music. Whoa, that's a very late call. Safety car's in this lap. Quickly, let's get that audio up. Don't know why it's been called in so late. I would have liked a little bit of notice there, game. But safety car's in this lap. Cameron Poulter is basically forced to drive that to the line. God, it's like having Michael Massey back in. Chuckle Brothers has got ahead of Dusty Fakes. Cameron Poulter is obviously leading going into turn 1. Stupid camera angle from the game. Ozan gets a 3-second time penalty. Dan, on those fresh medium tyres, is hounding him like a savage dog. We've got a crashed car. That is Chuck Brothers, not Chuckle. Chuck and Death Peacock has left the session. He is also DNF'd as well. So now I'm sure what happened with Chuck. But hopefully nothing incident reporting worthy. Dan does seem to be falling back. I can't speak. Dan does seem to be falling back from Poulter. And Nat has absolutely sent it down the inside. And Cameron Poulter's gone round for a spin. Cameron has absolutely bottled it. And it is now Skills Dan who leads. Chuckle Brothers is going for a move on Nat Packers. Does he have the better line? Seems like just a tiny bit of contact was made between the two of them. And now Aitage thinking about a move, but he thinks better of it. So is Dan still leading then? Chuckle Brothers has got himself up into second, just like our earlier battle. Nat Packers is sat in third. Not really the restart she would have wanted, considering she has some of the freshest mediums on the grid. We've got somebody in the pits. Explicit Simo. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be counting overtakes. I think there's what, like 2 there? So what are we on, like 12 maybe? We'll go 12, why not? That is not a useful camera angle. That one would be much better. Naismith gets a 3-second time penalty. Not the player that used to play for Everton in 2015. No. It is the man driving the Haas. So the top 3, I believe, will stick within about the same time range. My headset was just shouting at me then, telling me to charge it. Nat is 8 tenths up on her fastest lap, even with traffic. So we can now tell how much fresher and quicker these fresher mediums are. Still no move, she gets very close to the rear end of Chuckle Brothers. Still no move doing for any of them. DRS is enabled now though, and with all drivers having more VRS than they did initially, we could see an overtake. Naismith, I believe, has just had another spin, which is weird because he was quite solid for Everton when he played for us. No move will be made here. That's getting extremely close to the rear of Chuckle Brothers. She tries to stick her nose in, but her nose very nearly gets chopped off in the process. As we have 4 laps remaining. We haven't, this one, 28, 29, 30. So we actually have 5 laps remaining. We have to finish lap 31, don't we? And it is still Dan in the lead. You've still got someone who... Oh, that was Cameron Poulter. Never mind. And that seems to fall away just a little bit then. Maybe having a poor section of corners. Just gone board now with Chuckle Brothers. Seems to get a little bit of understeer through one of the many sections of chicanes. Very stable out of that final corner. No move down the main straight. No, get off that. Go away, Nat. No, I'm joking. This could be Chuckle Brothers' best chance. And we've got a safety car. Ooh. And bloody hell, that's quite aggressive from Chuckle. Maybe he's just having a chuckle. Cameron Poulter's left, but he has not crashed. I do think he just got overtaken by Rome though, so... And he's driving around without front wing. Not sure what's happening then. And Naismith was probably given an illegal overtake for some reason. Simo, back in the pits, I would assume for fresh softs again. And a new front wing. So I'll leave the game audio on this time, but let's get back to that copyright-free music. Why did it just go into YouTube Shorts? It's definitely not what I wanted. Hang on. Now, it is not in this lap, I believe, so let's play some royalty-free, clean, copyright-free music, because we're all about being PG here. What's gone on? Was the session... What's just happened? Is that it? What's just happened? Hang on. Is everyone else out? No. What the hell's just gone on? Isn't... What? What's gone on? Come on, the safety car's just about to come in. Oh, you're joking me. Oh, let's hope I think that was just me. I assume not everyone... Oh, hang on, no. I assume everyone hasn't just retired at the exact same time. Quickly, let's get back in. Screw the copyright-free, friendly PG music that we had going on. Let's get in. Hopefully I've not missed anything. Yes, we're in bloody spectator mode. What's this camera angle? Get us out. Chuckle Brothers going for a move for the lead. It's going to go down the inside with 2 laps remaining. There we are. We've got all the stuff back up. Dan just about holds him off. He looks for the switchback though. And no move doing for the man in the hat. Has he got enough speed left in him to try and force a move? Let's, where is it? Tyre. 3 laps older are Dan's tyres. 3 laps younger are Truckle's, and that's a big squirm of oversteer for Truckle Brothers. There'll be no DRS. Yeah, no DRS. This will be a very, very hard move for Truckle, and he's going to have to really care for his DRS and his tyres, as is Dan. Right, final lap. First overtaking opportunity. Nothing does for the Haas driver there. Now, can he get a better exit through the left? Doesn't seem like it. So Dan does extend that gap. Second chance. Oh, we have got... Did it say DRS? No, no DRS. Nothing doing from there. Not really an overtaking spot for a while. It's going to have to be out of the hairpin or potentially into the hairpin. Could we see a Massa dive bomb? Not a massive one, a Massa one. I assume Dan might potentially cover this off. Truckle tries to go for a different line, but he just can't get anything on him. Truckle doesn't make a move down the final straight. He's going to really have to send it somewhere if he wants to make a move here. Got the top 3 separated by less than a second. This is brilliant. Brilliant, right down to the wire. Nothing's going to do though for Truckle Brothers. I believe Dan should come through. Yeah, definitely no move. Definitely no move from Truckle Brothers. So it's going to be Skills Dan who takes the race in Singapore. Truckle Brothers and Nat Packers take 2nd and 3rd respectively. Ace Hidge gets 4th. What a result. What a result for the Americans, man. Dusty Fakes gets 5th. Lee Cray in 6th. Sean 7th. Romate Naismith 9th. And Panda gets into the points. Then unfortunately fan favourites McLaren and Ozen get 11th and 12th. Icommons, that's what he deserves for blasting that stupid wrestling music into the main party chat. And there we go. That is the race results. Naismith gets driver of the day. I will see where everyone qualified first before I say anything. Right. So yeah, very well done to Skills Dan. However, if he does some sort of griddy on this podium, I'm going to be incredibly annoyed. I'll let him off. So he also gets fastest lap with 39.8. So very well done to Dan. My drive of the day though, ooh, Acage. Very also had a very good race, so really good job to Mercedes, but Acage, he gets my drive of the day. And Nat, who says that she has an American passport, so therefore is American, and representing that American flag, gets the 3rd place. But that is it for me and my 23 laps of Singapore, or whatever it was. Not many watching it live, but for those who are, thank you very much for watching it. This has been SPRC, and if you, well, I assume most people watching are already in the league, but thank you very much for listening in, watching it when I'm done, whatever you do, and I will see you next week in whatever track it is.